Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundlesssuccess to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth. China's manufacturing plummets. Biden staff proposed interfering in Israel's elections, a bipartisan act to protect women, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. China's manufacturing activity fell more than expected to a near two-year low, shrinking the Chinese economy in April as the escalating trade war with the U.S. hurts Chinese industry. The official Purchasing Managers Index came in at 49.0 in April, according to data from the National Bureau of Statistics on Wednesday, falling below the 50-level threshold for the first time since January. Figures above 50 indicate an expanding economy, while figures below 50 show a shrinking economy. That reading missed analysts' expectations for a 49.8 contraction in a Reuters poll and marked the weakest level since May 2023. The slowdown came after China's manufacturing activity grew at its fastest rate in a year in March as exporters front-loaded outbound shipments to avoid higher tariffs, and shows that the trade war will impact China much harder than it will impact the United States. A new bombshell report on an Israeli TV news show revealed Biden officials discussed the idea of working to trigger an election with the hope of defeating Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu so they could push the president's ceasefire deal. The plan was ultimately blocked by the president. One of the president's advisors on the region said that after the first ceasefire deal in the Israel-Hamas war collapsed, the idea of working against Netanyahu started to circulate in Joe Biden's administration, according to former White House officials interviewed on Israel's Channel 13 show Hamakor. The idea floated was that Biden would give a speech directly to the Israeli public, presenting two options, according to his Middle East advisor, Ilan Goldenberg. Goldenberg stated that a lot of people, including those in the Oval Office, we're talking about the idea of the president going out and giving a speech in favor of opposition leader Benny Gantz. Goldenberg claimed that Netanyahu was very weak and Joe Biden was incredibly popular in Israel. The House on Monday overwhelmingly passed a bill backed by First Lady Melania Trump that cracks down on the posting of explicit images, including deep-fake nudes generated by artificial intelligence without consent. The tools to address known exploitation by immobilizing technological deepfakes on websites and networks, known as the Take It Down Act, was approved by a 409-2 vote and now heads to President Trump's desk. The measure generally prohibits the non-consensual online publication of intimate visual depictions of individuals, both authentic and computer-generated, and requires certain online platforms to promptly remove such depictions upon receiving notice of their existence, according to the bill summary. The Wisconsin Supreme Court suspended a judge accused of helping a man evade immigration authorities, saying Tuesday that it is in the public interest to relieve her of her duties as she faces 2 federal charges. The FBI took Milwaukee County Circuit Judge Hannah Dugan into custody Friday morning at the county courthouse. She has been charged with concealing an individual to prevent his discovery and arrest and obstructing or impeding a proceeding. In the 2-page order, the court said it was acting to protect public confidence in Wisconsin courts during the criminal proceedings against Dugan. The order noted that the court was acting on its own initiative and was not responding to a request from anyone. Liberal justices control the court 4-3. It is ordered that Milwaukee County Circuit Judge Hannah C. Dugan is temporarily prohibited from exercising the powers of a circuit court judge in the state of Wisconsin, effective the date of this order and until further order of the court, the justices wrote. UPS is cutting 20,000 jobs. The shipping giant said it plans to cut those jobs this year as a result of its decision to deliver fewer Amazon packages. In January, the company announced it wanted to cut Amazon deliveries by more than half over the following 18 months to boost profitability and save $3.5 billion in costs. The layoffs amount to approximately 4% of UPS's 490,000 employees. The company did specify that its cuts are not related to tariffs. General Motors is recalling nearly 600,000 vehicles in the U.S. because of a potential problem with certain parts that could cause engine failure. The vehicles recalled include the 2021 to 2024 Cadillac Escalade, Cadillac Escalade ESV, Chevrolet Silverado 1500, Chevrolet Suburban, Chevrolet Tahoe, GMC Sierra 1500, GMC Yukon, and the GMC Yukon XL vehicles featuring 6.2-liter V8 gas engines. A National Highway Traffic Safety Administration recall report stated. Inside their engines, the connecting rod and or crankshaft engine parts may have manufacturing defects that can lead to engine damage and engine failure, something that could heighten the risk of a crash, especially if that happens while they're being driven, the automaker's report stated. The safety and satisfaction of our customers are the highest priorities for the entire GM team, and we're working to address this matter as quickly as possible, GM said Tuesday. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.